Hi, sixth graders. This is the answer key video for the Solving Equations worksheet. The Solving Equations worksheet was posted on Wednesday on the Canvas calendar, and the Canvas calendar said to complete this assignment in Notability, do the odds only, show your work on the worksheet, and there's a coloring page that goes with the worksheet. If you want to do it, you can, but you do not have to color if you don't want to. So as you're watching this video, hopefully you're watching this video because you did your worksheet, you did it in Notability, it's completed, you showed your work on the worksheet, and now you're ready to check your answers. So as you're checking your work with me, I want you to just, if you have anything that is incorrect, just fix it in another color on Notability. Don't erase your original work. Just go ahead and add your new work or add your fixes in a different color. If you got it correct, you can just leave it alone and you don't have to do anything to it. Then at the end, I'll have you at the top of the page just write minus however many you missed. So if you missed 1 or if you missed 0, please make sure and write minus 0. Don't just leave it blank so I know that you did check it. So just write however many you missed at the top when we get done. Okay? So the first one, number 1, said 12 equals m minus 4. So if I draw my line down the middle, I'm saying, okay, m minus 4, I have to get that m by itself. So I'm going to do the inverse operation, which would be to add 4 to both sides. If I was at negative 4 on a number line and I added 4, that would put me at 0. So this part's just going to cancel and leave me with m equals 16. Number 3, we have 14m equals 112. 14m means 14 times m. If I want to get m by itself, I have to do the inverse of multiply, which would be divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 14. I get m equals 8. 5, I have k plus 40 equals 80. I want to get k by itself, so I'm going to do the inverse of add 40, which would be subtract 40 from both sides. If I had 40 and I took 40 away, that would just cancel, leave me with k equals 40. And on number 7, I have 2 equals n divided by 9. I want to get n by itself, so I'm going to undo the divide by 9. I'm going to use the inverse operation of division, which would be multiplication. I'm going to multiply both sides by 9. So if I had 9 and divided by 9, they would just cancel and leave me with n equals 18. Number 9 is n divided by 10 equals 5. I want to get n by itself, and right now I have n divide by 10, so I need to use the inverse operation, which would be multiply by 10. So I have to multiply by 10 on both sides. On the left, you guys, if I had 10 and divided it by 10, that would cancel and leave me with just n equals 50. Number 11, I have 29 equals 15 plus x. I am going to subtract 15 from both sides. 15 minus 15 would just cancel out, leave me with just that x on that side. And I would know then that x equals 14. Number 13, I have x minus 16 equals 9. I'm going to add 16 to both sides. because I'm trying to get this x by itself. So I want to get rid of the minus 16, which would be to add 16. Those are going to cancel, because if I was at negative 16 on a number line and I added 16, that would get me to 0. So that leaves me with just the x on the left side equals 9 plus 16 is 25. On 15, I have 175 equals 25x. I want to get x by itself, so I'm going to divide by 25, because division is the inverse operation of multiplication. If I divide both sides by 25, I get x equals 175 divided by 25. I can do this one in my head, students, because I'm thinking, I know 25 times 4 is 100. I know 25 times 3 is 75. So to get 175, I would need 7 25s. So for 15, x equals 7. 2 more problems left, so we'll try to make it quick here. On number 17, we have 16 equals 13 plus n. We want to get n by itself, so we will subtract 13 from both sides. 13 minus 13 would be 0. So you would have n equals 3. We did not have to do 18 or 20. On 19, we have 11x equals 66. So we want to get x by itself. We'll divide both sides by 11. And we get x equals 6. All right, students. Hopefully you have done what I instructed you to do, which was to correct in a different ink color as you went. However many you had to correct, just go to the top of your page and write minus however many. So either minus 0 or minus 2. However many you had to correct, just write that at the top of your page. And then you are ready to submit this in Canvas. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.